Happy birthday, Libra. Those born on today. I have a lot of disturbances, but we're going to get through this. Today is Friday, October 4th, the day of the Incorrigible. Incorrigible. A person who is incapable of being corrected, amended, and reformed. Keep that in mind for the meditation. Your traits today are tasteful, socially adept, humorous, complacent, strong, headstrong, and foolhardy. The meditation. Can you feel the earth turn? Can you hear the stars sing? The advice for today. Beware of becoming self-satisfied. Set your goals and a timetable to reach them. Attend to spiritual matters and use your time alone to improve yourself. Don't get stuck. Health. Those born on October 4th, despite the care they take, are subject to accidental injuries of all kinds. This is particularly true because of their tendency to put themselves in dangerous situations. They must beware of falls, blows, or accidental strains of the back and internal organs. Particularly, sex is usually a delicate matter for October 4th people, and they can be thrown out of balance quite easily in this respect, thus upsetting their emotional state and possibly affecting their health. Finally, the October 4th needs to enjoy life fully, so often includes tobacco, coffee, and or alcohol. These should be brought under control or severely limited if possible. The numerology. Those born on the fourth day of the month are ruled by the number 4 and by the planet Uranus. People ruled by the number 4 have their own, often peculiar way of doing things. Uranus indicates sudden changeability and unpredictable action, traits that can be magnified in an October 4th personality. Generally, those born by or ruled by the number 4 are not overly concerned with money, and this holds true for October 4th people, who focus more on ideas and principles. A nervous quality and an emphasis on sex is pronounced in them due to their Uranus Venus influences. Venus rules Libra. So the fourth major arcana card, the archetype, is the Emperor. who rules over worldly things through wisdom, the primary source of his power. The emperor is stable and wise. The force of his authority cannot be questioned. The positive associations of this card are strong willpower and steadfast energy. The negative indications include stubbornness, tyranny, even brutality. From Secret Language of Birthdays. For spirits walk with us. Your personality AI overview. If you were born on October 4th, then you are likely a Libra, an air sign whose dates are September 23rd through October 22nd. Libras are known for being social, charming, and artistic and are said to have the following personality traits. Peacemakers. Libras are known for being well mannered and often taking on the role of peacemaking. Justice minded. Libras are symbolized by the scales and try to view the world fairly. Sunsigns.org. October 4th birthday horoscope predicts that you could be very different from the rest of the people born under the same zodiac sign. This Libra birthday person could be a rebellious soul. You think very differently from people around you. And although you have good manners and traditional values, you enjoy being the black sheep. It is not often that you behave this way, but it is certainly a part of your mysticism. If today is your birthday, you are a likable person. It is not like you to toot your own horn because you typically dislike arrogance. Those who know you would probably let you get away with it, as they know this mood is just a temporary. On the other hand, the October 4th birthday personality enjoys people. So happy birthday, October born Libra. You're innovative, responsible, tenacious, likable, friendly, flexible, and understanding. Libra, the scales, you have a great understanding of how humans work, so it's probably that you would make a sacrifice to ensure their happiness. Your friends and family say that you are a thoughtful Libra and are thankful for you. They say that you make the best friend anyone could have. The October 4th astrology predicts that you are likely responsible for fascinating people. Responsible but fascinating people. You like having fun and are often misunderstood because of your laid back attitude, excuse me. You are a verbal person who likes to learn. On occasions you can be tenacious when it comes to what you want. As a negative birthday characteristics, you tend to stretch the truth a bit. In your mind, you do this to protect yourself. Typically, you are innovative, and your ideas may be odd to some who are conservative. Don't mind them as you have insights that others do not have. Besides, Most people respect your ideas and are interested in your success. Let's talk about you as a parent and you as a lover. It would seem that this does not mix friendships with prospective romantic interests or coworkers. In love, you will do what you can to maintain a loving and trusting relationship and are usually the one to keep the peace when it comes to an argument. Libra, as a parent in many cases, is the provider so. You may be away during some of those precious moments. However, your children may understand this as otherwise. You are a devoted member of the family. You have a genuine interest in their upbringing. The October 4th birthday horoscope predicts that your way of showing your love is very unique. The October 4th personality can be overactive. You seem to never sit still. A highly intensity workout could be what you need to work off this extra energy. You can control what your state of health is and how you look. You have or love having power over your body, your mind, and your soul. However, you would benefit from methods that are approved by experts and should avoid fasts and experimental drugs. The October 4th zodiac also predicts that you are sensitive to others. You would love to solve the world's hunger problems as well as everyone's financial status or lack thereof. You feel that nobody should have to go without a roof or clean water. If your career meets these goals, you will be one happy camper. Politics could be a mean to help many. Money is not the object when it comes to obtaining a position of employment. You prefer to help others and feel that your lifestyle should not suffer because of your beliefs. However, you live a decent life as you know how to manage your money. The October 4th astrology suggests that this Libra is consensuous and down to earth. You are flexible and can be stubborn about certain things. You like to learn and share your knowledge and ideas. It happens on rare occasions, but you will exaggerate the truth a little bit, but only to protect your character. This zodiac birthday person is slow to make important decisions, but usually you arrive with answers that are profitable and give surety to your standing as a respectable individual. So happy birthday again, Libra, October the 4th. Libra, you are a Libra who is mostly pig-headed, but you like helping others. This birthday personality has a tendency to stretch the truth a little bit. In addition, you are resourceful and you know how to handle your money. So, famous people and celebrities born on October 4th. Let's see. Ashley Banjo, Carl, Carlton Heston, Tony LaRussa, Derek Rose, Susan Sarandon, and Russell Simmons. Seems like we don't have any music to play today. So, this day that year, October 4th in history, in 1648, the first volunteer firefighters program was established by Peter Stuyvesant. In 1862, end of the Battle of Corinth. In 1904, New York City opened subway 350,000 rides. In 1931, Chester Gould presents Dick Tracy comic strips. Your verdict moon sign is Tula Rashid. We're not going into that on my birthday, I will. The 20th. However, I will go into your Chinese zodiac, the dog. Sunsigns.org. Your Chinese zodiac dog personality traits are, as a rule, old souls. They are calm and quiet, filled with a quiet remorselessness, but holders of high ideals and a dedication to see them come to fruition. They are without selfishness, always holding to their ideas above all else. The Chinese dog signs are drawn to justice and bring it about in all things in which they are a part of. They will stand with the wrong, the downtrodden, and the weak. They would always fight to make sure that what is fair is brought to them. Nothing is more important to the dog than human dignity. They will do everything they can to ensure it remains without infringement. Those born in the dog years are deeply service oriented. They turn their work towards the well beings of their fellow humans. Their desire, above all, is to make the world a better place for those people who live in it. They also work towards growth and change with an easy and steady hand. The Chinese dog zodiac sign is tied to their ideas and goals. Their main service is the very framework of who they are. Nothing will stand between them and removing injustice. They are active in social circles and pursue justice through whatever channels are available. They can be expected to stand with those who are weak and the best ally the underdog can ask for. The dog characteristics also includes honesty and integrity, even if it stands in the way of more practical concerns. They will not cut corners with their conscience, nor willingly go against the established legal structure. They are also firmly rooted in full disclosure, speaking the truth with utter sincerity and utterly reliable no matter the circumstances. And due to both these dog traits, they have a well developed sense of personal control and almost unbreakable concentration. They are easily satisfied with the simple things in life, never aspiring to wealth and ostentatious surroundings. They are also indefatigable in pursuit of their goals and ambitions, utterly tireless on their track. Like so many zodiac signs, the Chinese dog's weaknesses are related to those things that are their strengths. They have high ideas but are prone to sacrificing too much in their pursuit, especially if the results will better mankind. Their strong moral character can make them inflexible, unable to bend from their moral right, even when it's serving as a major detriment to their existence. The Chinese dog zodiac sign powers of concentration and self control results in them having a somewhat underdeveloped imagination, as imagination is the province of the unfettered mind. They are not precisely frugal in their money, but have little regards for those who live in thick luxury. For all their deep ties to people and sensitivity, they are also very emotionally dependent and vulnerable. They also have a problem dealing with decision making. They are also, unfortunately, predisposed to being critics. Dogs bark a lot and make no habit of hiding their opinions or sweetening them. The Chinese dog is a dedicated and conscientious worker, always aware of what will best benefit his fellow workers and the company as a whole. They are interestingly big picture considering the long term results of their work and their interactions with everyone involved. It is unlikely to see them in politics as any other position where they will be working for the greater good of as many people as possible. Charity work, working as a doctor, or even the priesthood will serve that deeper need of dogs to be in service to improving the lives of others. The Chinese dog personality is actively interested in the betterment of their people and mankind at large. As such as you expect that they will do everything they can to keep their people comfortable, happy, and benefiting from the work that they do. Dogs thrives in this position, while the details of being in charge suiting their personality and disposition greatly. They will show an aptitude for analyzing their team and dealing with the concrete day to day task of management. Their interest in the benefits and growth of their team will prevent them from regarding wealth and its acquisition. So, as a co-worker, the dog zodiac is extremely dedicated, knowing that any failure in them will infringe on the ability of the whole team to succeed. That is, and always will be, the dog's first concern. The pack must succeed for his purpose and the team to be fulfilled. A young dog, man or woman, does have the problem of being a bit of a puppy, happy and exuberant, but not stable. The mature dog, male or female, excuse me, I lost my footing. Wow. Okay. On the other hand, will serve male or female, the mature dog will serve as a co-worker nicely and lead all involved with him towards that always important success. Excuse me. 3:35 p.m. on my alarm. Are you looking for steady support? The Chinese zodiac sign dog is unlikely to develop wealth or security in their younger years, being decidedly prone towards financial success in their middle years and end of life. And when it comes to it, the dog is not going to be financially viable or even concerned a little bit with his wealth and success. As such, money does not drive the dog. They prefer to use it to benefit others long before they do anything with it to benefit themselves. This makes saving money difficult, though the dog will generally keep enough for their stability. The Chinese dog horoscope sign can be quite uncertain in dating. They recognize their own tendency to sentimentality and, as such, don't trust their feelings on the subject very often. Their strong ideas also come into play, as those who pair with dog must meet his almost impossible high standards. The dog lovers will not propose marriage likely, but when they do, be prepared for someone who is irrevocably bound to you. Nothing will turn their loyalty, and marriage very much forever for them. Some of this is a sense of faithfulness, and some of it is a strong aversion to change of any kind. Either way, you're stuck with them. The Chinese zodiac dog is a bit of a Persian and perhaps a little prudish. Being the case, they are slow to embrace and practice the art of passion. Like all things, dogs settles in slowly, but once they reach a point of openness and comfort with their partner, the deep waters of their love will unfold. Dog isn't much into trying new things, but with gentle coaxing can be led where you wish them to go. Most important to dog, far above physical relationships, is intimacy and devotion, tenderness and love. Everything else springs from there. So the years of the dog. February 14, 1934 to February 3rd, 1935, February 2nd, 1946 to January 21st, 1947, February 18, 1958 to February 7, 1959, January 25th, 1992 to February 12, 1983, February 6, 1970 to January 26, 1971, February 10th to 1994 to January 20th, 1995, January 29th, 2006 to February 17th, 2007, February 16th, 2018 to February 4th, 2019, February 3rd, 2030 is the next year to celebrate the dog, January 22nd, 2031. Your ruling planet is Venus, which symbolizes your tastes in life and the money you are ready to spend fulfilling your fantasies. The scales are the symbol for the Libra star sign. Your birthday tarot card is the Emperor. This card symbolizes authority, power, structure, and organization. For spirits walk with For spirits walk with For spirits walk with For spirits walk with The Emperor. Life is what you make it. The emperor is the ruler of not just a nation, but of an empire. He is the supreme commander at the top of the tree, who decides the structure and rules of the game and fully expects everyone to play by them. He is neither a tyrant nor a compassionate leader. He simply believes in getting things done and feels the best way to do this is to have someone in a position of authority making sure everything is done correctly. One message the Emperor card has for us is that we all have our own empire to rule over and should act as he does, firmly taking charge of our lives. The prediction of the Emperor card is taking control. The presence of the Emperor in this position indicates that you will feel a greater sense of control and mastery. It may be that problems you have faced with another person or situation will suddenly transform and you will feel in control of this situation rather than it being in control of you. This will be a time in which you can display your leadership abilities and take command of your life. Your newfound masterful approach may surprise you and those around you, making you feel strong and proud of yourself. The guidance of the Emperor card is to show leadership. The Emperor in this position asks you to adopt his commanding and masterful attitudes, behaviors, and beliefs. See how you can improve your life by taking greater charge of your situation and being more in control. Perhaps you can make and stick to a more decision rather than sitting on the fence or putting off decision making to a later date. The card is a good sign that you have leadership potential. So, this is a good time to put this into practice. You may be surprised at just how easy it is for you to do, how effective you can be, and how much better you will feel about yourself as a result. The problem, the Emperor card in this position is that you lost control. The presence of the Emperor indicates that you felt a little out of control. Perhaps you allowed another person or fate to decide what happened to you and did not feel able to make decisions or be in charge yourself. This may have felt left you feeling a bit down about yourself and left you feeling that your self-esteem has been wounded. You could have benefited from the emperor's ability to exert control and take command of your life at this time. So should develop these qualities now to avoid similar situations in the future. The associated colors are gold for the meditation for the emperor in the upright position. This meditation will focus on the positive masculine aspect and the benevolent ruling spirit using the emperor's upright card. Prepare for this meditation, keeping this in mind. Set up a gold cloth with a yellow gold colored candle. The metal covered ones can sometimes emit unhealthy fumes in front of it. And once you have properly settled in, meditate on the concept of stability, protection, and the loving touch of a male authority or father figure. As you slip into this meditation, you will find yourself in the throne room of a well loved king. The people in attendance will be smiling, happy, and joyous to be in the presence of their well loved ruler. You may hear a few people come before him, offering gifts and asking for words of advice. Those he gives will always be balanced and well reasoned. He hears the words of all, from the youngest babe to the wising elder. Throughout, he listens with equal attention and equal respect. He does not always guide them the way they wish, but he guides them the best he can in the best interest of all involved. As the court closes, you will see him descend from his throne, happily walking amongst his people, chatting with those he passes near. He would then tour his countryside, be hands on, and see what is being done firsthand to make sure his rulings aligned with reality. He will aid those who need it and take guidance from those who offer him their advice. This major arcana card is never too much above them to hear what they have to say and know that aspects of his kingdoms know far better than him. He doesn't let a single one of his people feel as if they aren't important to the whole, and he recognizes as being the case. The emperor does pay lip service. He honestly knows that for his kingdom to run smoothly, it is required that all its parts are functioning, and therefore no single part is of less importance than any other. When we see him at home with his family, we see him as a loving husband and attentive father. The emperor is the authority in his home, but he conducts all with love and tenderness. His primary concern is for the happiness of his family. And throughout this meditation, pay attention to lessons that may be there for you. Are you ruling kindly where you have authority? Are there those in your life who could perhaps do better in being kind in their stewardship of others? Record this information in your journal. Think about these things and pay attention to noteworthy things as you travel throughout the meditation. The associated colors are red for the meditation for the Emperor in reverse. This tarot meditation on the Emperor card reverse. We're focused on the power that is out of control, the tyrannical leader, and the masculine principle out of control. To this end, we will be bringing the color red to the table, representing war and anger, power, madness, and aggression. Your meditation cloth should be red, your candle as well, and the card placed inverted before you. Concentrate on this principle and prepare yourself for the trip you're about to take. Be guarded but calm. You're about to take a relatively unpleasant journey. As you descend into the meditation, you will find a long house lined with fire. At its front is seated an angry man with an unpleasant demeanor. Everyone who comes before him pays obeisance, but their face is riddled with fear. The man at the fire, the king of this place, looks upon each in turn with a mix of suspicion and disdain. They are less than he, and that much is apparent. He takes all he can from them and gives it without resistance because his power is absolute here. And though he knows they are less than him, he fears them. They scheme to take his power. They hide the wealth he is so truly entitled to, so that they can scratch out their pathetic, meaningless lives. You see the face of his advisor and know that he is an advisor in name only. He is a yes man, for he dare not know more than the king, the rightful ruler. After all rules are his. He is beyond contest, and he is omnipotent. The masculine force has gone mad. Unlike the emperor upright, you will see that the children hide from him. His subjects avoid his gaze. He makes his mandates, and he does not listen to the cries of those who try to explain they cannot do so much. They cannot do it this way. He only travels his kingdom so that those who see him may fear him and may know that he watches. He pays no heed to that which crosses his gaze unless it is a thing he decides he wants. Then he takes it with little regard for those to whom it belongs. His family is ignored and cast off. His wife is only there for his pleasure, and his sons are only there to propagate his family line. Pay close attention to the details of this Emperor Tarot card meditation as you walk through the dictatorship of this petty king. Are there lessons for you here? Do you see examples of your behavior in your rulership style? If so, take note of them. It might be a warning for you to open your ears and heart to those who look to you for guidance. As always, mark these details in your journal. 3:53 p.m. on my alarm. Are you relying on habit? The minor arcana cards are Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords. The Three of Swords. Every rose has a thorn. This card represents the loneliness and heartbreak we face in life. In fact, the card often depicts a bleeding heart pierced by three swords. Heartbreak can affect every area of our life. We may end up not willing to risk ourselves or venture into relationships without our defenses or a feeling that we are in control. Experiences of heartbreak can be a replay of an earlier betrayal, for instance, by our parents, a lover, or a close friend. These can leave us with an open wound, making us vulnerable to further betrayal. Our experience of heartbreak as adults can then feel more painful as a result, and we may feel we will never recover. There are, however, many powerful lessons which are being learned at this time. For instance, we may develop deeper compassion for ourselves and others and a greater strength and tenacity to deal with the difficulties in life as well as the times when things are going smoothly. Approaching our current pain in a positive way can also provide an opportunity for us to revisit and heal from those hurtful experiences in our past. The prediction of the Three of Swords is growth coming from healing wounds. The Three of Swords in this position predicts you will be able to heal from hurts or betrayal. This will create a new level of maturity in your relationships and dealing with others as you find yourself able to communicate the secrets of your heart more. Sharing how you feel with those around you will help you feel less alone and enable you to cope with any difficult or potentially hurtful challenges in the future. This will have a positive impact on all areas of your life as your strength, courage, and humanity grow. The guidance: venture out more with less defensiveness. The message of the Three of Swords is to use the sword of communication to battle against repeated hurts and heartbreaks. You are being advised to take more risk and communicate the secrets of your heart more. Try giving up some of your defenses and any desire to control it in favor of trust and communication. You can choose to heal the hurt and underlying patterns of heartbreak in order to move forward into a new level of maturity in your relationships and other aspects of your life. Accept and forgive the past, and you can let it go. The problem of the Three of Swords is experience heartbreak or betrayal. The Three of Swords in this position suggests you have been treated in a harmful, hurtful way. Perhaps you have experienced a betrayal, rejection, or cruel treatment by someone close to you whom you thought you could trust. Alternatively, you may have been reacting to neutral situations from a wounded place inside you. In either case, you might have experienced some painful emotions, or you may have pretended to yourself that it doesn't hurt in order to avoid the legitimate resultant pain. It can take time to fully see the impact of hurt events in our lives and longer to heal from them. But this is what gives us our humanity and stops us from being robots or from acting in similar cruel ways to others. The Queen of Swords. Say it how it is. Few of us have the courage and integrity to stand up for what we truly believe in. The Three of Swords, however, is such a person. She has the bravery to say how she feels and to call attention to injustice she sees. The Queen of Swords is a woman of the world. She has seen every trick in the book, so it is not easy to pull the wool over her eyes. She is the people's champion and a powerful force for good in the world. And choosing this card can be a call to us to look at where deceptions and injustice are occurring around us or even within our own psyches and fight them with all our strengths. The prediction: greater courage and integrity. Choosing the Queen of Swords in this position suggests you will gain in courage and integrity. May need to adopt the spirit of the Queen of Swords to redress a wrongdoing or to stand up for something you feel is important. This will take strength and courage, but the appearance of this card suggests you may have these qualities at your disposal. You will simply need to believe in yourself and the power of your message and beliefs. And by adopting the role of the queen, you will find yourself becoming stronger and more worldly, thus strengthening your ability to handle difficult situations that come your way in the future. 3:59 p.m. on my alarm. Practice sharing your feelings with the group. The guidance of the Queen of Swords is right any wrongs. This card advises you to notice where there may be an injustice of some kind occurring in your life. You will need to have your eyes wide open and keep your intuition alert in your attempts to spot where this wrongdoing may be. However, you should be aware that the damage may be not be perpetrated by someone around you, but could also represent something you are doing yourself. In either way, this could be a time for great honesty and bravery on your part. And by confronting this problem, you will gain in integrity, becoming stronger and more worldly, and will thus strengthen your ability to handle difficult situations that come your way in the future. The problem is lack integrity. Choosing the Queen of Swords in this position suggests you may have experienced an injustice. This may have been perpetrated um, against you, or perhaps you were the one acting unfairly. It may, however, represent you behaving unjustly to yourself. For instance, if you continually put others' rights above your own, this is a time for a large dose of truth and honesty to help you see things clearly and move forward with integrity. You will therefore need to redress the balance by adopting the spirit of the Queen of Swords. So, your birthday zodiac compatibility. You are most compatible with people born under the zodiac sign of Pisces. This can be a rewarding match. You are not compatible with people born under the zodiac sign of Virgo. This love match will be disturbing and troubling. Your lucky numbers are 5 and 4. 5 signifies adventure, curiosity, courage, and healing. 4 is a number that signifies dedication, determination, motivation, and progress. Your lucky colors are lavender and silver. Lavender is the color for imagination, intuition, spiritual energies, and mental balance. Silver is a modern color that stands for prosperity, feelings, telepathy, and courtesy. Your lucky days are Sunday and Friday. Sunday is the day ruled by the sun, day of the sun, which symbolizes the day of renewal of goals, feelings, relationships, and thoughts. Friday, this is the day of the planet Venus and signifies excellent relationships and new avenues of earning. Your birthstone is opal. Your lucky gemstone is opal, which is a symbol of love, intuition, faith, stability, and clear thinking. The ideal zodiac gifts for people born on October 4th: a tuxedo for the man, and a beautiful opal finger ring for the woman. The October 4th birthday horoscope predicts that you love gifts that are not regular and out of the way. And that has been today's birthday personality for those Libras born on today, as above, so below. Until we meet again for tomorrow, the next birthday. and the energy of the Hierophants.